welcome to this Urban Tango Nights recap. We are recovering from probably what's the best Nuevo weekend in the UK. Certainly the best in Wales. So in this recap, we're not going to only have our recap on tonight's Monday class, which is the 7th of August, but also last Monday's class, because we've also filmed the recap, and also the workshop we taught at Nuevo weekend. So we'll start off with the Nuevo weekend workshop. So we were not really interested in the steps for this, but it's more changing the way that people think about tango to get them more into improvisation and stuff and improve repertoire. So we all know the common pattern for the ocho guitar, which results in the follower going out into a cross. But what this workshop was called was back to front tango. So what happens if the leader does the follower's step? So that's a back step for the leader, therefore leading the follower forward. So she's matched what the leader did in their normal step. The rock step back, again this is fine for the follower. This is where it changes, because if I step outside my follower also then takes the back step. We can then both go into the side step. As I go into a cross, my follower closes her feet together, and then we come out in the cross system of walking. So we then have to think about what the leader actually does as their steps, and have you got enough control over the follower's free leg to make her do a small step here as the leader comes through, ready for that side step as we do the cross, changing the follower's weight so we can exactly mirror what the ocho guitar is, but with the leader doing the typical follower steps and the follower doing the typical leader steps. We can of course then apply this to any move, and that's what our takeaway was. Think about moves from your partner's point of view. So you can do it with ochos. Normally, leader takes 2 side steps and the follower goes into ochos. I could lead myself or my follower to take that side step, changing her weight as I then take myself into these ochos. So thinking about moves from that point of view. Finally, part of this workshop was if we went into the shadow hold by doing an ocho with a soltada, I can then do this usual follower steps for the ocho soltada, but lead the follower to also take the usual follower steps, which as that sounds familiar. So you can start thinking about tango in different ways that way. Last Monday, which I think was the 31st, we taught a class which would be perceived as being quite a beginner class, but it was a lot of work on individual technique, working with the people we had in the class. So we were making sure that when doing things like paradas, that the leader is making sure that they make contact with that follower's foot, but also feeling where the foot is, and making sure that the chest follows the follower. So we get this portion built up, ready to release it. And we did some other moves as well, just making sure that the leader was really in sync with their follower. So from the other side, that would look like ocho, making sure I got my leg crossed. I'm not waiting for my follower to sort of come to me with it. That's when you get the trips, you get the kicks. And it also limits where you can do ganchos and other moves. In tonight's class we have the extension to Oh God What's That, which we taught 2 weeks ago. So we're looking at some more enganche moves. Again, this is probably more for advanced dancers. From forward ocho, we can get our parada from Americana, picking up the leg in a gancho, so we teach this quite often, but then modifying it by taking that leg to the right as a leader and then stepping around the follower, which gets this second gancho here. We then come back out the way we came, and then we can combine this with the stuff that we taught a couple of weeks ago, which is all these sort of gancho combinations and making them smooth. So go back and watch the recap for those. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.